Hey family, out here getting some well needed fresh air, if you know what I mean. Much love to my brothers and sisters out there who are near and far. Hello, hello to you all. Just checking in, let you see your sister. I am still in the land of the living. I am still doing just fine. Taking a well needed break, shall I say, reflecting and focusing on myself. You know, sometimes we can do so much as far as thinking of others and putting others before ourselves, we neglect ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with thinking of others and wanting to help others, but you can't help anybody when you are neglecting oneself. You know, you got to make sure, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you are still in alignment, okay? And and mental health is very important. Families, it's a lot going on with everyone, and everyone is dealing with their own personal demons, their own personal issues, and nobody can tell it like you can. Okay, when it comes to your own personal struggles, okay, whether it be personal or business, but at the end of the day, we have to encourage ourselves, okay, and speak life over ourselves. All right. I can say love, love, love all I want, and I'm sending love to you and light to you. But many of you have to receive it, and not only receive it, but you got to speak life over yourself, okay? Because a lot of times we as individual, and I've been guilty of this myself in the past, and I had to learn this. We're so used to wanting people to build us up. You know, um, little do we know that we had a power within our own spoken word to encourage ourselves, to muster up enough strength to look in the mirror and speak life over ourselves. Okay, pretty much that what you have been looking for is you. God is within you. But we're so busy looking outside of ourselves at other people, seeing their strength. We don't see our own strength. Okay? So whether you see your inner lamp, your inner light within you or not, it is there, okay? But it is for you to expand that light, okay? To empower your own inner man within family, okay? So that's my advice for many of you, okay? And that's pretty much what I have been doing. Let me just say that. All right, cosmic check, cosmic check. The sun is behind me. Let me see where I am vibrationally. Can nobody tell it like the cosmic sun can, okay? You can say I'm this, you can say I'm that, but the sun will let you know where you are vibrationally. So as you see, the sun is behind me and it's bouncing off of my energy field, okay? You can fool people, but you cannot fool the sun. Please know that. So I'm doing a check here, and that violet is backing me up. So yeah, your sister is definitely on track vibrationally. You see it here for yourself. So that's a good thing, all right? And I only say this because about a week and a half ago, I would say. It started January the 18th. And see, I forgot all about this retrograde that was going on. I was wondering what the hell is going on with your sister. But the Most High God is going to respect the person, all right? We all are going to have our dark night of the soul. And we all going to have those moments to where we're not feeling our best, shall I say. But I was wondering, what's going on with your sister? Because I wasn't feeling good. I was like, all of a sudden, it's like the rug was snatched from under my feet. And but then I forgot about this retrograde that was going on, during the month of the end of December and January, and so I'm sure many of you have been hit with it. It's like all of a sudden, chaos, going on in your life, whether it be in your health or in your personal life. You're dealing with something, um, some kind of personal challenges. All right. Um, but for me, it had hit my health. I was having like COVID symptoms, shall I say, and I don't claim it. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard the word cold in a long time. I haven't heard the word of flu having the flu in a long time. I haven't heard the word having a normal stomach virus in a long time. Now they just stamp it and say COVID now, but whatever. Um, but your sister, was a little under the weather about 2 weeks ago, and it hit me like around January the 18th. And you name it, all these so-called symptoms that they that's under the umbrella, shall I say, of COVID. I had them, all right. I lost of taste, loss of smell. I had a chill, fatigue, my upset stomach, couldn't hardly keeping the food down. But long as you're drinking liquids and, you're getting something down, that's all the body pretty much need. And I realize how important food is. A lot of times we all been programmed, we just eat just for the hell of eating, and because food tastes good, but really the body don't need much. As long as you put enough in your system to fuel your body, that's pretty much all the body needs. But the lack of food can make you feel weak, and also due to the lack of sodium in the system can cause you to feel fatigue and then your stomach feeling all nervous and all of that. So, family, if any of you started feeling some type of way where your stomach is upset and nervous and all of that, you can't keeping the food down, get you some salt in you. Put some salt in the palm of your hand and lick it. Get that in you. Salt is very important, family. I didn't realize how important salt was, but yeah, there must be balance. I'm always talking about balance, but when it comes to our minerals in our body, we definitely need them because the older we get, our body don't produce them like it once did when we were younger. So certain things we have to keep in our system to keep us balanced. So a lack of salt can really throw you off as well. So for those of you who have been feeling some type of way, as far as having stomach issues, can't keep food down, feeling nervous, um, your stomach upset, get you some salt in you. Eat a pickle, drink some pickle juice. You'd be surprised how your butt will snap back, all right? A lot of times we think we have to go to the doctor and all of this mess, but they're not going to tell you the simple things that you can do to regulate your system, okay? They're going to give you the prescriptions, and which has other side effects and other side effects. Those prescriptions pretty much put a Band-Aid on the situation, but, it helps. But you can do something as simple as, uh, take in more salt, okay, as far as your dietary, get more salt in you. And I would definitely suggest, put some salt in the palm of your hand, lick it, as well as drink some pickle juice, okay? You'd be surprised how that will just turn your system around, and it will help you get some food in you, and your stomach won't be as nervous, all right? It's pretty much a lack of sodium. So I just wanted to share that with many of you because, my mom, she's 70, and my son, he had came home and he has like some chills or whatever, and he wasn't feeling good, but he was pretty much down for the count for about, I would say, less than 3 days. I had him taking herbal tea and the normal, cold remedy, the NyQuil and all of that, and he bounced back within 3 days. Back when he's younger, he's 23 years old. My daughter, from there, she had sort of the same symptoms as my son did, but she bounced back quickly because she's young. And then my mom and I was hit the hardest. We had pretty much the same symptoms, as I stated, the main COVID symptoms, shall I say. And we dealt with them for a good whole 2 weeks. I think that's like pretty much the incubation period, with at least 14 days or whatever. But you name it, I went through it. I didn't have to go. I didn't have to go to no hospital. Mine was just pretty much in the normal, symptoms, shall I say? But I bounced back pretty good. I think the Most High God, and I was pretty much relying on my intuition. I'm very spiritual and I'm connected with my higher self. So I try not to make no move without acknowledging the spirit. Okay, it helps me to navigate not only out here, but also when it comes to my health, as far as what to do. And if I did feel the need to go to the hospital, I would have went, but I never decided to go that route because I was just pretty much being led by the spirit. Okay, this what you need to do, Corinne. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids, and all of a sudden I would have this, revelation, get some salt in your system, drink you some pickle juice. I was always just led by the spirit what to do, and I would also make sure I would take my herbs, in the morning. I would take black seed oil. Let me tell you, They got me through that black seed oil. I don't care how it tastes. Once you start tasting it, you get it in your system. It's no big deal to you. I don't dilute it or anything. I take it as it is. Many of you check out my community section, you will see I have a post about black seed oil. Get you some black seed oil in you. It is the bomb. Um, do your research about black seed oil. It has a wonderful, amazing benefits, family. It just, the herbs that are in the black seed oil just really just, you know, um, get your body back on track, as far as those lack of minerals that the body doesn't produce, you're getting it in you, especially as you get older, we need these extra, minerals in our system, to keep us going. But that black seed oil, I tell you, on an empty stomach, I take a spoon of it in the morning, and you can like take a 1 spoon of it in the morning on an empty stomach, and I'll probably say maybe 30 minutes before you eat. Sometimes I would about an hour and then I would, eventually eat. But it's okay. You can go as long as an hour and then eventually eat something. But I tell you, that black seed oil is your best friend. Okay, it will get you through. It'll make you, it builds your energy up. It helps you feel, and it will remove that fatigue feeling from your body. And it makes you feel more flexible, especially many of you who have like joint issues. It helps lubricate your joints and everything. And as well as it helps you sleep good at night when you take a spoon of it before you go to bed. I would suggest black seed oil for many of our brothers and sisters who know what time it is, okay? I've done many videos about black seed oil. They have many, 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 over 100,000 views on those videos. Because people know what time it is. They're all about their health, and they're all about natural remedies and herbs. Instead of running to the doctor and all of that. Do you, family? But you really don't have to run to the doctor for every little thing. There are, when it comes to using knowledge, um, common sense, you can do your own research as far as other alternatives, medicine that you can take out here. For the most part, herbs. That's right, herbs that you can take that can get your body on track as well. But anyway, your sister's feeling 100%. I'm feeling a whole lot better. I didn't really post on this. Channel right here, but on my backup channel, I was, even though I stopped posting on this channel, I was still doing fine. I was just doing me, doing what I love to do, and that's pretty much me operating in my gifts of the spirit, and doing readings when it comes to, the missing, and a lot of my brothers and sisters are going out big time, and that's a whole other story right there, a whole other video, a whole other topic. And I'll talk about that probably on the next video. And so I will definitely be uploading again sometime this month. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what day, but I will be back posting when it comes to that topic. I think that's a very important topic to speak about. I don't know what's going on in the water. I don't know what they put in the water, and that's just a matter. That just that just me saying, what the hell is going on with people? Cause everybody is losing their mind. Like I said, during retrograde, a lot of people were doing a whole lot of, taking their issues out on people and taking people out. Okay, because they're not able to deal with their emotions, and they're operating on their lower self, and they're just acting a fool out here. Okay, and that's pretty much, let me just say this, that's pretty much someone that's operating in a shadow self, and they take no thought for other people lives, all right? Uh, they pretty much um, in a dark place, and acting out very much in their shadow aspect of them, and and they take it out on people, okay? Especially people that they love, that they claim that they love. And so it's a lot of people have just been going out due to relationships going to the left, but that's a whole nother topic. I will speak about that next time, okay? Because I've seen a lot of that um, these past couple of weeks when I was checking out YouTube, staying home, resting, trying to get myself back on track. But yeah, a lot of people mentally, they have tapped out, okay? They have really tapped out. And it happens, but it's what you do about it, okay? It's pretty much what you do about it due to the choices that we make, all right, and how it affects other people. But anyway, let me just say this real quick. I don't want to make this video that long. I just want to show my face and let many of you know I'm doing just fine, okay? I'm human just like many of you, and I do have those moments to where I tap out, okay? And some things can't be, helped, we all have those moments to where, we're going through something and we're all being tested, all right? That's how I look at it. I look at it as a test. But let me tell you, in the midst of my storm, let me tell you, in the midst of when I had that little downtime, as far as your sister, was under the weather, I was praising the Most High God through it. Let me just say that. I thought about Job, okay? I wasn't simply saying, woe is me, why not me? I ain't no better than nobody else, okay? But like I say, it's about what you do. It's about what you do as far as how you going to handle that situation that you're in, okay? That's what's going to determine everything. Are you going to fold? Are you going to give in? Are you going to play the victim, okay? It's what you do about it. Yeah, you're going through it, and please know, I know it's easy said than done, okay? Because I'm really speaking from the perspective of me overcoming what I went through, okay? Because to me, I would feel like shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, all right? But God, all right? I know I was never alone because I'm spiritual and I can go within myself and I see those angels. I see my spirit guides. I see my spiritual team around me, all right? My ancestors around me. But there was a time that I got in a dark place to where vibrationally, because when you're sick, you have holes in your aura field, all right? And we have those holes in your aura field that can make you vibrationally low also. So there was a time, I don't know how it works, family, but there was a time to where I was able to see my light. And I was like, what's the problem? Because I'm in my heart space. What's the problem? Well, however it works, because I know my spiritual sight is awakened, but I was not able to see that spark within me, and it bothered me a lot, you know. And but I prayed about it, cause I always knew it was there because I remember seeing a spirit guide that I saw in a vision. She said, no one could put your light out. That's what she had told me, and that always stayed with me. Yeah, people may take you out physically, let me just say that, but when it comes to your light, your inner lamp, can nobody dim that but you, okay, at the end of the day. But the thing about it, it's still there, you just may not be able to see it, but it's always there, please know that. But they always stay with me, I knew it was still there, but for some reason, here I felt due to the fact that I had that little illness that was going on with me, and I ain't claiming it, but you know what I'm talking about. My head space felt so clouded I wasn't able to see my inner lamp, my spark that is within me, because normally I'm seeing it every day, but for some reason I wasn't able to see it then, okay, because that's how vibrationally low I was, and energetically, spiritually, that's how low I was. But in the midst of it, I kept praising Most High God, and no matter how I was feeling, I kept speaking those things as though they're not. I kept saying, I am healthy, I am divine, I am abundance. Without seeing abundance or not, I was speaking it anyway. I said, I am abundance. Without seeing, me, whether I was seeing or feeling the effects of feeling healthy, I was speaking it. I am healthy. Yeah, your sister was throwing up here and there. I am healthy. Yeah, your sister couldn't keep no food down. I am healthy. Yeah, your sister couldn't taste or smell. I am healthy. All right? Yeah, your sister had sleepless nights. I am uh, healthy. I am wealthy. I was speaking those things as though they weren't. I was like, thank you, Most High God, for, sweet sleep, for peaceful night. Thank you, Most High God, for, allowing me to be able to, uh, you know, feel like myself again, to feel 100 again, even though I was not feeling like that. I was speaking it anyway. That's the point I was trying to make, okay? Yeah, your sister, had a fever, and yeah, your sister had chills, but in the midst of all of that, I would say, thank you, Most High God, for restoring my health. Thank you, Most High God, for allowing me to be able to eat, allowing me to be able to smell and taste my food, even when I wasn't able to do any of that. See, that's the difference. It's what you do about it that's going to determine everything. You have to speak life over yourself, family. You're not supposed to fold, okay, and play the, as I stated, the victim and woe is me. You have to speak life over yourself, all right? And that's what your sister was doing, and I noticed every day I kept getting stronger and stronger, okay? Each day, those chills left me. It's like from day after day, I would notice, different, you know, symptoms, that I was once having were going away. It's like one day at a time, my taste bud came back. And I was, the way I looked at it, whatever I was going through, I said, well, I'm going to just sleep it off. I'm going to do what I have to do for my daily bread, for that day, take my herbs, drink, get plenty of fluids in me, make sure my sodium intake is on fleek, make sure, it's balanced, lick some salt, get my black seed oil in me, you get them going to take my herbs, my tea, and just keep fluid intake in me, and keep speaking life, over myself, and kept looking in the mirror, like the Mary J. Blige song, "Hello Gorgeous." Yeah, saying "Hello Gorgeous" to me in the morning. That's right, and speaking greatness over my life. Say I am healthy, I am strong, I am divine. I am healthy, I am wealthy. I am whole. I was saying all of that every day. All right, and praise the Most High God. Thank you for divine health and strength. All right, whether I was feeling it or not. And before I know it, each day, every symptom was going away. These so-called COVID symptoms, they was going away. Some people have it very severe because they already have pre-health conditions, all right? Everybody's different. And I never claimed it anyway, but I still knew I still had those symptoms, all right? But I got through it, and if I can get through it, family, you would get through it too. Don't ever think, oh, just because you have family members that may have the diagnosis of COVID, that it is a death sentence. No, it is not, all right? I could have told many of you that when this so-called ish started to be televised on the news. I've done readings about it. The Spirit let me know that it's not a death sentence, okay? They need those numbers for whatever reason, all right? People go in the hospital, they can have like just regular flu symptoms. They can have a cold, they just put a stamp on it for whatever reason. We're not going to go there why they do what they do, but the hospital makes money, okay? It's all about money. Everybody is rubbing each other's ass as far as, them putting the stamp on saying that this so-called patient has COVID, symptoms, all right? And the hospitals and the pharmacies, they are the one that making the money, okay? It's a business, family. It's politics, all right? But at the end of the day, but many of you have had loved ones who have died due to them having the stamp of COVID, because many of them already had pre-health conditions anyway. But the main thing is make sure, you're taking your vitamin C's, you're taking your pills, your vitamins that you need to keep your body built up, and keep continuing to speak life over yourself. And I would suggest many of you, to have a relationship with the Most High God. Be spiritual, okay? Like the Most High God say, worship me in spirit and in truth. It is not lip service, all right? You had a relationship with the Most High God behind closed doors, all right? And praise the Most High God, the divine, the all there is, that's within you. Praise, the Most High God for your health, and speaking life over yourself, and you shall overcome. You shall come out of this victoriously, all right? Because your sisters came out of it victoriously, and I'm just fine. So I just wanted to let many of you know that. And real quick, yeah, I'm back to 100 again. I'm good. That inner lamp within me, I see it again. I'm so grateful, and I'm always communing with spirit, as far as when it comes to my own self, as far as what I should do, as far as me being led by the spirit, and me seeking my own inner guidance from my own spiritual team within. And I was told look for signs, and that's what I was doing. And when I was seeing certain things, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be all right, because the Spirit let me know I was going to be all right. The Spirit let me know my health was going to improve, but it was for me to believe it, okay? That's just like I can speak like for many of you, but you have to not only believe it and receive it, you got to also put action in it and speak life over yourself. It's like, you're hearing word of mouth and you receive what somebody is saying, then you put the work in. You get in front of that mirror. You speak life over yourself, family, okay? All right, your sister ain't going to tell you nothing wrong there. But anyway, let me say this real quick, and I'm going to end this video, but I will be back with another video, all right? Give or take 2 weeks, whatever. But I will be back, Lord's willing, all right? But let me say this real quick. When it comes to spirituality, I'm grateful for the brothers and sisters, especially the younger generation, because, your sister's 50 and fabulous. Hello. All right, I just had to do that. I get silly every now and then. I don't like to be too spiritual and too earthly good. But anyway, a lot of young people are doing a whole lot of videos that are conscious, and they consider themselves spiritual. Everybody's different as far as their delivery when it comes to their messages. But a lot of people are constantly, I notice, uploading videos after videos after videos, and they're trying to encourage their brothers and sisters, and that's fine. That's all I've been doing, speaking my truth. I can't speak about nobody else. I just speak about, things that has happened to me and how I've overcome due to my spiritual awakening. But let me say this real quick. Family, do you watch who you want to watch on YouTube? But let me tell you this: at the end of the day, when it comes to spirituality, it's not always about constantly posting videos and doing a whole lot of talking, okay, and talking about this, talking about that. 'Cause at the end of the day, one must have an experience, all right. And also, when it comes to spirituality, I have learned, you know, the ultimate spiritual walk is being solo, all right, and the information that will come to you a lot of times is for you, it's not for everybody, because everybody is not seeking, everybody is not, you know, putting the work in, all right. And many are called and few are chosen. A lot of people watch your videos and they don't have no kind of experience, they don't know what the hell you're talking about, all right. They just see you as entertainment and they think you're very fascinating and they're trying to figure you out, all right. But it is not man who qualifies, it is the Most High God who qualifies. And those that will watch your videos, they will watch you, they will find you. You know, God, the universe has a way of leading people to you. But what I've noticed is, you know, a lot of people, they're just constantly posting videos just to be posting them. And a lot of times they're doing it for clicks and views, but they're not really having no kind of experience. And that's okay. I realize that we all are different. We all are uniquely and wonderfully made. And I can't expect for many people to have the similar experiences that I was having because it's only one me. It's only one Corinne, all right? Just like it's only one of you, family, okay? Many things I speak about you can relate to, and many of those things you cannot relate to. But that's okay. But I know a lot of people, they're just making a whole lot of, like it's a lot of we woke um, you know, new videos are coming out, and people constantly posting them every week, every week, every week. And I guess it has its place. You know, people have other platforms where they can go to where they feel like they're part of the community, that everybody is woke, but everybody is not woke. People are, conscious, yeah, but everybody has not spiritually. Their spirit has not been quickened, if you know what I mean. Many people know nothing about the third eye as far as having experiences seen within the spirit realm. Many people have not had a kundalini. They can't even speak on it. They can speak on it from the perspective of watching other people's videos and maybe talk about it. But, there are levels to this thing, okay? But the ultimate level is, you know, people who, I'm not gonna say you have to be a shaman or, you have to be someone that just standoffish and hardly make videos, but you know, in the beginning of my humble beginning, I was having these experiences first. I wasn't even doing any videos. I was going through the motion of dealing with the spiritual, this awakening, and trying to figure out, what do this mean for me, and trying to figure things out. But in the midst of me going through it and me have my own personal journey, then I started doing videos and I started speaking on my experience. That's the difference. A lot of people speak on their experiences, they pretty much doing a whole lot of talking about other people and putting people down. And to me, that's not what it's all about. Look at me versus look at them, um, all I'm saying is that there's levels to it, and I just don't see how people can have time to work on themselves when they're constantly putting videos out every day, or twice a week. You really have to make time for yourself and diligently go within yourself and meditate and make that connection. How in the hell you gonna try to make a connection in the spirit realm when you're constantly doing videos, just doing a whole lot of talking and ain't saying anything? You really, there are levels to this thing, and we're not going to ever know it all, but you have to really spend a lot of time to yourself and then come back and speak on your experiences, just like how I took a break. A lot of people don't even know how to take no break, because they constantly want to be irrelevant, they constantly want to, do videos, they want to be seen and heard. But when it comes to the spiritual walk, it's not about want to be seen and heard. It's good to be able to back off from, social media. Spend time with self. That's how you get to find out self. You have to spend time with self. Find out who you are. Um, as far as getting to that, um, knowing about the highest version of yourself, it takes time to get to that place. Coming to find out knowledge of self, but you're not going to constantly find out about knowledge of self when you're constantly putting videos out and doing a whole lot of talking about spirituality, and you still haven't, made that connection yet. So anyway, I just noticed I've just been seeing a lot of that, during my downtime. I'm like, whatever, I'm sure it's benefiting somebody, a lot of people see this as entertainment anyway, so, But yeah, me taking a break, it was good for me. It lets many of you know that, yeah, your sister have knowledge of self. I need no validation from no one, all right? I'm focusing on myself, and my main thing is keeping the connection with the Most High, all right? As long as you have a connection with the Most High, you know, your ancestors are around you. You're communicating with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your team, and you know no matter what you're going through, you're going to be all right. All right, because your spiritual team has your back, and they're going to be guiding you spiritually, and you're someone that you're operating in awareness to where you are communicating with your spiritual team, and they are guiding you. Okay, many people have not got to that place yet. So, like I said, there are levels to this, and one must, daily, focus on themselves, and yeah, back off from social media. Okay, focus on you first. Don't worry about nobody else. I'm trying to be relevant and want to be seen and heard. Focus on you. People know when you're backing off. They know you taking time out for yourself. All right. They know you're not essential uh, attention, as they say on social media, attention-seeking whore. You want to be seen and heard. They would notice about you. All right. All this is a part of your character, and people respect that about you. Yeah, your sister don't have to be constantly making videos all the time. All right. I don't need views and clicks to be irrelevant. My truth speaks for itself. All right. My testimony speaks for itself. So I love you, family. I speak life over you. It is for you to receive it, and put the work in for yourself. But it is a process. I just want to let many of you know that at the end of the day, I know it's easy said than done as far as me saying, oh, love yourself, do this, do that. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to put the work in, all right? If you want something you never had, you got to do something that you've never done before. You're going to have to actually, when it comes to spirituality, you're going to have to, actually put the work in, and it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Even if many of you try to make the connection spiritually, when you are in meditation, it does not happen overnight. It takes time. Okay. You see this right here. This right here didn't happen overnight. You see my vibration. Okay. This didn't happen overnight. Love is the highest frequency there is, but still, you can still be spiritual, and your third eye doesn't have to be awakened for you to be considered as spiritual. Spiritual is pretty much a lifestyle, all right? And you have that connection with the Most High God. Okay, family? Yeah, do you, and remember, don't worry about man validating you. The Most High God will validate you, okay, at the end of the day. Okay, that's all the validation that you're going to need. That is from God, from source, not man. Please know that. And as I stated, many of you still going through the motion. You're not feeling well. Continue to speak life over yourself, whether you're feeling well or not. Okay, and please know each day you're going to get better and better. Look at it this way. Do what you have to do and sleep that mess off. And each day you're going to notice those symptoms that you once had are going to start going away, okay? And many of you are going to come out of it. But remember, retrograde was kicking a lot of people's butts, and it definitely hit me, okay? So as you see, I'm in this with you, all right? But I overcame. I spoke life over myself, and my spiritual team was with me and guided me through it. And that's what you want, family. You want to have that connection with source, with your ancestors and your spiritual team to be guiding you in the spirit realm, all right? And just like they're guiding you, they're fighting for you also, okay? Because one thing, you have holes in your aura field, okay? So yeah, that's why I say constantly stay in prayer and do what you have to do, because when you have holes in your aura field, you can easily be spiritually attacked. I was never spiritually attacked. Now, let me just say that I was just pretty much attacked physically in my body, but God, let me just say that, all right? I'm good to go. I'm back to 100. And I pray that many of you will also be back to 100 as well, and you will be. Okay, get in front of that mirror, speak life over yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, family. Look at that. Your sister is 100. Look at that. Look at that. Your sister is definitely 100. I love this glow right here. So anyway, I love you, family. I love you. And if I haven't said it, Happy New Year 2022. All right. Thank God retrograde is over with. So many of you, if you were going through something, physically, in your health or personally, please know it's going to improve. Okay. Look at it this way: temporary inconvenience for permanent improvement. Temporary. You're going through something temporary. Okay. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be just fine, family. Just keep taking one day at a time. All right, like your sister. So I'm getting ready to go. I've already done 2 readings on my backup channel. As I stated, I had posted on there when I wasn't feeling good and all of that. I didn't post it here, but it's all good. I'm planning on uploading another video. As I stated, there's a lot going on with coming to our children. You know, our future. The enemy is attacking our children big time. All right. But anyway, I will be back with another video. Love you, fam. Bye for now. Look at my crown, family. Hello. Bye.